My name is Doran Wong, Executive Chef at Yunnan BBQ in the Lower East Side. Today we are going to be making a smoked duck breast. I'm going to teach you guys how to actually go through, trim the duck breast, and then we're going to make this little smoker that you can do at home. It's traditionally done in Chinese cooking, and we always try to kind of follow the tradition and tweak the tradition a little bit. So we have duck breast. I generally trim this down a little bit so that the fat actually renders a little bit easier. It's a lot of like silver skin that you want to just get out. This duck breast is humongous. Larger duck breasts tend to be kind of chewier, but if you actually age it a little bit, it actually gets a little bit more tender. So I'm just gonna trim down the fat a little bit, just taking off the thin layer. Yeah, I'm just taking the top layer off because there's quite a bit of fat on this duck. As well, I want the smoke to also penetrate to the meat as well. So that's it. You know, there's still a good amount of fat on there, just like the top layers off a little bit. And then I'm just gonna score it. And score it so that when we actually render it out, it renders pretty evenly. Don't pierce the meat. Don't go too deep to pierce the meat. All right? So we're actually going to cure this for about 6 hours. We use a mixture of 5 spice and salt. And then we're going to put some sugar on it. So we can probably leave this for about 6 hours. And then we'll go smoke it from there. So you can actually take any pot that has like one of these pasta inserts. I'm using actually a really beatable steamer. It's the same as those pasta cookers that you get. We're gonna start off with a little bit of foil. Foil at the bottom. I'm using black tea. Quite a bit of black tea. Just something as pure as possible. Don't use any like fermented tea because it actually gives off a really weird smell, as well as, you know, whatever it smells like it's going to taste like. So I'm using black tea, no like flowers or anything. Using rice so it doesn't burn, that the tea doesn't burn that quickly, right? So it actually helps it slow down a little bit. Okay. Also some spices, a little Szechuan peppercorn, some star anise, and a couple wood chips. Not too much. And foil again. So this is our house-made steamer. So we let the duck sit for about 6 hours, and we're gonna put it right into our steamer. I'm gonna actually put it at skin side up. So just in case we're basically gonna keep most of the fat up top so it absorbs into the meat. If not, we might have a little fire. So we're gonna bring it up at high heat until we actually start to see some of the smoke come out from the sides of the pot. And once you start seeing the smoke, you're going to lower it to a medium-high flame for about 15-20 minutes. It's kind of like a time thing. You know, it's like 15 minutes or 20 minutes or sometimes 40 minutes depending on the size of the meat. With the thickness of this duck breast, we're actually going to go about 15-20 minutes. It'll come up. You'll start to see it smoking. If you see a lot of smoke start coming out from the sides, you can just take foil and just wrap it so that you can trap as much smoke there as possible. Now we see white smoke. I'm going to lower it to like a medium-high flame, okay, and let it go for about 20 minutes. Okay, now it's been about 20 minutes since we're smoking. So because it's a hot smoke, your duck breast is actually going to cook a little. Well, you can stick a thermometer in there, and you can, if it registers about 140, generally it's like 246. 120 is rare, 140 is medium, 160 is well done. And we're actually going to sear the skin a little. Generally, actually, we'll cool this down and let it sit for a couple hours so the smoke actually penetrates the meat. So, you know, after it's sat for a couple hours, we like to sear the skin till it's till the fat actually renders out a little bit. Going low is really good with this because then the skin becomes like a crackling. I'm basting the duck so that generally we're trained if it looks dry, it's going to taste dry. So when we're basting, we're just adding a little more moisture back to the duck. And it's good for it too. Just keep it nice and moist. So this is going to take about 7 to 8 minutes. And it's kind of like a moderate to medium heat. All right. We're going to slice it. So here's your duck breast. And we kind of serve it with the pickles that we make in the restaurant. So there you have it, tea smoked duck breast from Yunnan BBQ.